Hello again, my name is Ben. Here I am today with another MOC showcase. Here this time is a custom Lego. I mean, it's a Slave One, but I mean, it's like I forget the exact name of the ship. It's like Firespray something something. Some sort of police ship that was destroyed by Django, and then was made into a Slave One. First off, it's not supposed to be the Slave One. It's supposed to be like its own ship, I guess. I really don't know. I mean, I was just kind of inspired to build up Slave One because after seeing the Betrayal at Cloud City version and seeing how simplistic the 2000 version was. Because I mean, like, hey, if something like that can be so simply designed, I can probably do it myself. Obviously, it's like not very. It's not the same colors. It's not supposed to be the same thing. It's just supposed to be my own little thing here. So yeah. Size comparison with the minifigure. Here you'll see it. It's pretty tall, at least on its in flight position, and you also see it's on a stand here. So this isn't exactly accurate. So give me a second. Whoops. I also kind of hastily put together this stand to just attach it onto. But like, if you put it perfectly height, you'll see it's still pretty tall. Landed, you see, definitely makes it look a lot smaller. So yeah. There's that. Now, starting off with construction, just starting off with the front here. I guess, I don't know what you call this, the end of it or whatever. But the front, part of it here, you'll just see some simple stud shooters that I attached on the side, for the weapons. They're really the only weapons on this version, because I can't really put any, rockets in here or here. So, yeah, they're just stud shooters and, fire them off, so, yeah. Here you'll just see just some pretty simplistic details. You see some simple grills and some tiles. Basically, the grill areas are supposed to represent worn paint, and these areas are just the actual base metal. Okay, so the red is the paint. This is just the worn metal, and the brown you'll see around it is supposed to be a rusted metal. So I'll just explain that now. Moving upwards, you'll see just some more of this. The dark gray is just dark gray. So yeah. Just some more tiled area here, just building up some more detail. Sides here, you'll see just a lot of angles building up the base of it. See just a lot of sloping pieces and just a lot of different sloping pieces to give it a nice angle. It definitely looks a bit messy, but I like it quite a bit. Definitely giving it a bit of a more worn down appearance. In here you'll see the cargo hold. On this version, it's a bit small, and you can't actually fit a minifigure under here. But I did design something that you see here. It's just a simple crate that holds whatever the heck I put in it. Studs for the stud shooter, I guess. It's like, I'm not really sure what you describe it as. I'm not really sure what my thought process of it was. But I mean, it has a crate here which attaches on its side. Then can't really. I mean, I can put the crate in here, but I kind of just like doing this because I thought it looked kind of unique. You'll see a control panel on the top. This thing here, which I mean, it's supposed to be held by a minifigure on these two clips or bars or whatever. But yeah, it's also on one of these pieces here, so you'll see the slots right there, and you'll see a bit of the interior. But that just goes in there like that, and fits in there without it, falling out. But moving onward, you'll see more just texturing and just sloping pieces, just give it more sharp angles. Some more of that little bits of brown to represent the rust. I do quite like how this area was built right here with the curves, which kind of lead into the cockpit. Just some more angles. It's asymmetrical in its colors. You'll see a lot of just more dark red over here, and kind of less of it, just more dark or just light gray here. And the browns kind of put sporadically on it, just giving it a very worn appearance. But over here, you'll see the cockpit. I used, this, windshield piece. I don't know exactly where it's from, but it is the same design I used for Libra, so there's that. It's the same design also on the Fire Mech and, a couple other sets. Those are the ones I can think off the top of my head. Show those two over there. Now, I guess getting into the cockpit, opens up pretty simply. I'll be completely honest, it's pretty tight squeeze to get the minifigure in and out of it. You'll see a couple of control panels. If I just remove those, just, some basic pieces. These ones on the sides come out. You'll see some more, just panels. So, just all those out of the way, which gives you easy access to the minifigure. his space inside of it, moving all that, there really isn't much in there. You'll see the seat, which on this version, it doesn't, like, move with it, which, I mean, even the, like, 2000 version had that, so, I mean, I'm sure I could have, but I wasn't really sure how. Maybe I'll try and rethink the design to include that, but that's just for another time. Anywho, just see the control panels. Some trans orange at the top to just represent screens, I guess, and I just use Christmas Django because I don't actually have any actual Django. This is the closest I have. And I know I already said it's not the slave one, it's just supposed to be a Firespray, just the ship. It's not actually supposed to be the slave one, so not really gonna worry about color scheme and whatnot. But yeah, just he fits in there pretty simply. Actually, I had to take off his little sack so he would actually fit in there. And the range finder has to be lowered down so he can actually fit in there. Which, I mean, I'd say makes sense because that's how it looks in the actual slave one. Let's put these in here. There they go. And I think the last thing I really need to mention is the wings. Again, they're asymmetric, but the same basic design is the same. You'll see just some elements like some colors swapped. A little bit of angling up here without any there. The backs of them using just some of these ratchet joints to just add more smoothness to it, I guess. And, attached with some simple not clips, but pins. You'll see what they attach here, which is some of those bricks with the holes in them on both sides. They move up and down so you can actually get it into its landed position and, move these things up, cannons up. Oops. And just move the wings, and, just it's in flight position. For the back here is where I put his weapons, just using some of these pieces here, the 1x2 bricks with the holes on the side. It's not the perfect fit, but, I mean, it works, so, eh. Here you'll see all the thrusters. They're in translucent red here. Just, there they are. Apologies for any other things you can hear in the background. It's just the dogs. Don't worry about it. But you'll see there they are. You'll see just some dish pieces and just some red studs here. This large piece here with a lot of clips on the ends and just some with some bars and just some clips here to attach to the studs. And then just some extra thrusters here because why not? So yeah. And just built up more with some bricks here. Just give it a more mass, I guess. And, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of it for the Firespray Slave one, whatever you're going to call it. I don't really care. I guess last little thing I need to mention is just this stand I built for it. It's just, a stand. Pretty simply designed. I actually built it just before I started recording, so, it's a little rough, but I really just designed it just so I could have it in a good pose for, the thumbnail. Which, I mean, it does quite well. Get it like that, and then there you go. Just move that a bit higher. And you know what? Despite how quickly I put this together and how simple it is, and it's just basically just a bunch of upside down bricks, I do quite like it a bit. It gets into some nice poses, and maybe if I tried hard enough, I could maybe get into a landing position. Actually, no, never mind. I have to completely turn it down, and I can't really do that. But it's kind of it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. That it just kind of wraps up the video. So let me just get a nice. There we go. So those two there. But yeah, it's kind of it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Still sort of in a drought for MOC building. So I just really don't know what to do. But I'm still working out. Not like that, but still working out how to do this all work. I'll figure out what to do. Maybe I'll do some more Mayfair reviews. Maybe I'll consider doing some stop motions. I don't know. Just at this time, a lot of uncertainty going on with what I'm going to do with the channel. Maybe I'll even take a break from making videos for a while. But, yeah, 1 year anniversary last week. Let me just move this over here. It's my modified, G2. I've changed it quite a bit since the last time you saw him. So that's going to be the video next week. So, I'll be looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed the video once again. And I think that's all I have to say. So, goodbye.